Hello. I now want to show you the Sony AX700 camcorder in action in a real-life situation. The important question is, can you make a short film with a camcorder that doesn't look like a video but looks like a film? I will now demonstrate for you how I recorded a short film with this camcorder and present the result, the short film. Camcorders are declared dead these days. It is suggested that it is better if you film with a hybrid camera. And use a LUT. Anyone who doesn't use a LUT is from yesterday. But is that really the case? But the camcorders are still good, or better than their reputation, when you fully exploit the potential that is in them. The standard setting, Picture Profile, from Sony is pretty good. I've already optimized it a little. The Picture Profile PP1 Standard is selected. Set for the gamma standard, but I set the black gamma level to +4 so that the shadows are brightened. Or the contrast is a little flatter so that the image resembles a film and not a video look. Color mode is also at standard, but I increased the saturation a little to +3. We also reduced the details a little so that the digital image doesn't look unnaturally sharp, so set it to -4. It is also important to mention that you should reduce the exposure a little. Sony automatic exposure tends to produce bright images, which can sometimes burn out areas in the image that are too bright. Therefore, well-known Sony users recommended that you generally reduce the automatic exposure. After testing, I decided to set this to -0.2 EV. So the picture doesn't look so much like a video look. I didn't change anything in the video editing program after recording, neither contrast, brightness, color, etc. Why should I? In my opinion, it fits quite well. With a LUT, the end result wouldn't be better, just different. I also saw something like that with my naked eyes.
You can even do a little department of the field, i.e., keep the background a little blurred so that you can focus on the main object.
Of course there are limits here because the small 1-inch sensor from Sony cannot produce as much blur as a large full-format sensor. But the suggestion of this effect is useful. I can concentrate on the content without having to make complex corrections. This 8-bit Sony AX700 camcorder is still usable for various purposes, for short films, reportage documentaries and animal and nature films. And by the way, very cheap for what it offers. I hope that I could help you with this. If you have little money and want to buy a compact all-in-one device for video recording, then I recommend considering this option.